some of the scholars have narrated this in the books of history, not in the book of hadith. I have to clarify this. It's an incident from the history. It could be as weak as, it could even be fabricated, but it gives us a beautiful lesson. That once a person met another person who introduced himself to him, and he says, I'm Al-Khidr. So he says, MashaAllah, this is an opportunity for me. I met Al-Khidr. So he says to him, I heard that when you make dua for someone, your dua is always accepted, and that person gets whatever you will make the dua for him. He said, sure, I can make any dua for you want. And inshallah, Allah will accept my dua. So he says, the dua I would like you to make for me is that Allah keeps all the hardships and difficulties away from me in this world. So he said to him, listen, this have never happened in the past. And this world is not designed that way. That is only in the Jannah. So I cannot ask for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala just to give you something from Jannah in this world. This is just like someone asking him to make dua, ask Allah to give me hur in this world. No, that's not happening. That's only in Jannah. Here you have to live with whatever you have. So, he says, that dua I cannot make. So he kept on begging him. He said, let me give you a choice here. The best thing is, go out, look for a person that you feel is very satisfied with his life, living a very comfortable life, peaceful life. And then, if you ask me to make dua for you, for Allah to make you like that person, I'll do that. He said, yeah, that's good. That's fine. I'll do that. So he takes some time from him, and he goes out. Now he starts looking for someone. And he keeps on looking at different type of people. Yeah, this person looks like he's living a very good life, mashallah, with his business, with his family, satisfied, nice home, car, everything. Then he goes and he keeps on looking more. Okay, there's another person who is even, looks like he's in a better situation, a third person. Finally, he sees a person where he felt that this person is the best person. I see him having the best life in the world. And he sits there and he watches that person. That person had a big store and his children are working around him. He had 4 sons and they all are working for him. And that person is just sitting in his office and giving the instructions. And there are so many people that are working and 4 children are managing the whole business. And he goes, he follows this person to see his home, mashallah, beautiful castle. He sees his cars, he sees his business and everything. Very nice. So before he left, and he thought, I'm going to ask Al-Khidr to make dua for me that I become like this person. Then he said to himself, why not just talk to this person for a minute and confirm it with him? So he went in. He says, this is my situation, and I just need one thing from you. If you tell me that if you are really satisfied with your life, as long as you don't have any internal disease or something that I'm not aware of, then I'll ask Al-Khidr to make dua for me to become like you, and then I get that disease also with it. So this person says to him, listen, I don't have no disease, but never ask Allah to make you like me. No one in this world is going through situations that I'm going through. He says, I feel that I'm going through the worst situation in the world. Then he went on to explain what hardships he was going through. Without going into the details, the gist of it was that, the children you see here, they are not my children, they are my wife's children. And she committed the sin and had these children. And I had to cover up on her, so I just kept them. He said, do you think anyone is going through a situation that I'm going through in this world? What does all of this business means for me? I feel that a poor man who doesn't have nothing, and his wife is honest, and he has a good family and children that are his own in his home, he is in much better situation than I am in.